Are you or do you have plans to become a stakeholder in Tesla? If so, I have some excellent news for you. In this video, I'll explain why Tesla's future growth will exceed 10 times what it is right now, as predicted by Chamath Palihapitiya. You see, many people think that investing in stocks, especially those of well-known corporations, is a wise move for the future. Investments in technologically oriented businesses today may appear excessively risky, but the potential rewards are enormous. But when it comes to cutting-edge businesses, Tesla is one that many financiers are eager to support. In fact, CEO Chamath Palihapitiya predicted that Tesla will increase its market value by more than tenfold. Most of you are probably aware that Tesla is an eco-friendly energy firm that produces, among other things, electric automobiles. Tesla continues to dominate the electric vehicle market, even though several large automakers have entered or declared their intention to enter the said business. And the likes of Chamath Palihapitiya, among other investors and experts, back up this idea. So, who is Chamath Palihapitiya and why should we listen to what he says? Originally from Sri Lanka, Canadian and American resident Chamath Palihapitiya is an engineer and venture capitalist in the IT industry. From 2007 until 2011, he was a top executive at Facebook and is now the creator, CEO, and sponsor of ASPAC. According to CNBC, he is the CEO and creator of Social Capital, a company whose goal is to help mankind progress by addressing its most intractable issues. As of the end of 2022, estimates place Chamath Palihapitiya's net worth at roughly $1 billion, placing him at number 2,382 on Forbes' list of billionaires. You see, traditional venture capital firms often overlook companies in the health, financial services, and education sectors, so they created Social Capital to invest in them. And so the company has grown to include investments in other sectors, including the technology giants Amazon, Tesla, and Slack. He recently announced that Tesla shares will double or triple in value over the next several years, and his statement is consistent with Tesla's current stock price. More importantly, Chamath Palihapitiya mentioned Tesla's integrated trading notion in an interview with CNBC's Kelly Evans. This is a 5-year convertible bond with 95% of the upside potential of stocks and only 5% of the bond's negative risk. From his perspective, this is similar to a call option for one of the world's wealthiest businesses. Moreover, he indicated that he is prepared to take a chance on Elon Musk's Tesla at a time when the convertible bond he purchased yielded 5.5%. Chamath Palihapitiya is shown to be a reliable investor who is not the kind to risk money on the advice of a friend. This might mean that he has faith in Tesla's future success beyond simply his friendship with Musk. Chamath Palihapitiya and many other well-respected business leaders believe in the Tesla brand's worth and capacity to succeed where others have failed, and they are certain that Tesla will eventually prove this to be true. 6 months ago, the stock market's trading value turned positive after several days in the red. Although some investors have lost trust and sold off their shares in Tesla, CEO Chamath Palihapitiya remains confident about the company because it is showing good figures, which is pleasing to Tesla shareholders. Even when a positive prediction for Tesla was made, he nevertheless took part in a sell-off many months later. In 2021, when Tesla shares began to soar, Chamath Palihapitiya sold his holdings, and one thing to keep in mind is that he had previously predicted that there would be a major disruption to the electrical utilities. In addition, he stated the world's energy-producing infrastructure will be flipped upside down, affecting billions of dollars in bonds, capital, expenditure, and value. And if that doesn't happen, Tesla's price will easily double and triple again. Tesla is a renewable energy company with the potential to disrupt the oil and gas sector. According to Chamath Palihapitiya, if Tesla stock continues to outperform, it will have a better chance of reaching $10,000. And now, we have to question why he dumped his Tesla shares later that year. Many shareholders had wondered if he too had lost trust in the business. He responds that he did this to shuffle his cash and not have an unending supply of it, which may be taken as either an admission or denial. He then went on to say that he had sold his Tesla shares to make investments in other companies. He also comes up with an idea and a strategy for paying for it. There are several ways to read Chamath Palihapitiya's latest move. First, he is shown as a businessman on a quest to change the world who, if presented with a more lucrative investment opportunity, would take it. On the other hand, it may have been a plan to set up his reputation as a promoter who built up his reputation in the market so that he could acquire shares at a discount, resell them to the general public, and pocket the difference. There is some nuance between the two conceptions, and it's difficult to envision Chamath Palihapitiya. Now, before we continue, I'd like to thank you for getting this far. And if you want to hear about someone who shares the same thoughts as Chamath, then make sure to watch this next part. Cathie Wood, like Chamath Palihapitiya, is an enthusiastic Tesla supporter. Cathie Wood is the founder, CEO, and Chief Investment Officer of ARK Invest, and ARK Invest is a $600 billion firm that finances new technologies, including autonomous vehicles and genomics. She and Chamath Palihapitiya's projections were pretty consistent throughout the years. However, her new target price of $3,000 by 2025 is 3 times more than her previous projection, and if this materializes, Tesla's price tag might rise to $10,000. This may have prompted investors to dump stocks before the Fed's planned rate increase. Concerned shareholders also worry that the stock price may drop even further in response to the planned price increase. Since several global difficulties have arisen recently, most equities, especially growth companies, have been highly uncertain. The COVID-19 pandemic and the conflict between Russia and Ukraine fall within this category. There were several obstacles in Tesla's path to opening their new Austin and Berlin factories, but in the end, they were successful. In addition to the ones in Shanghai and California, these plants were built to boost profits and output. The corporation may also increase its gross margins thanks to the newly constructed facilities in Berlin and Austin. This, along with previous accomplishments, demonstrates that Tesla is unstoppable in pursuing massive profits, despite the uncertain economic climate. Now, despite setback, the world has been tasked with switching to renewable energy sources as quickly as possible, and the development of the Tesla Giga Nevada was made possible by the declining cost of electric automobiles and other energy solutions. The Tesla Giga Nevada plant, often known as the Tesla Gigafactory, is located in Story County, Nevada, and produces lithium-ion batteries and other components for electric vehicles. This structure will likely be the largest in the world and will use only renewable energy to run. The hope is that with this design, Tesla can finally end its battery woes. The Gigafactory's proposed footprints exceeds 1.9 million square feet, and this is meant to increase yearly output by 500,000 automobiles. In addition, the news of the Panasonic plant opening in Japan within the next year and Tesla's promising factory battery technology are spreading across the states. Panasonic, a long-standing Tesla partner, is rumored to invest in new machinery to mass-produce the 4680 battery. It has also been estimated that the total investment is around 80 billion yen, or about $704 million. Some have theorized that the current factory in Japan may be expanded to manufacture sets of batteries. Overall, since Tesla has been able to preserve its place as a major maker of electric cars, or EVs, Chamath Palihapitiya thinks the firm will grow by more than 10% from here. Tesla not only defied expectations and kept growing despite the pandemic, but it also maintained its position as the market leader in EVs. So, what do you think of Chamath Palihapitiya's predictions on Tesla? Let me know what you think in the comments section below. And while you're at it, make sure to smash the like and subscribe buttons as well. Now, if you want to know about Chamath's investments, then make sure to click and watch this video right here. And enjoy! And that's the end of this video, guys. See you next time!